Hello and welcome back to another episode of our index reviews. This is going to be a Forge World index review for Warhammer 40k 10th edition. Today we're going over the Tyranids, guys. The Tyranids are the big baddies. They're the secret monsters of the universe. You don't know where they came from. They're just eating everybody alive. It's a real bad time. It's a real bad time for any world that you happen to be on if the Tyranids arrive. So, if you guys play Tyranids, or if you've played against Tyranids, or if you just like Tyranids, or if you just want to leave a comment, you should do that. Leave a comment down below, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and of course hit the bell icon. That way you're always notified each time we have a new video out. We're just going to get into it, folks. This is the Barbed Herodule. It moves 8 inches. Its toughness 12. It's got a 2-up save and 18 wounds. It's leadership 8, and it's got a 5 OC. Biocannon. That's its ranged weapon. It's a biocannon. That is blast. That is going to be a range of 48 inches, D6 plus 3 shots, BS 3, strength 9, AP 2, damage 2. So not the best start. Alright, so then you got the Herodule Scythe Talons. It's going to be 8 attacks at weapon skill 3, strength 14, AP 2, damage D3 plus 3. So that's okay. Yeah, not bad. Min 4, 8 attacks. Okay. So Deadly Demise D6. Synapse, and then Overgrown Barbs. In your shooting phase after this model is shot, select one enemy unit, excluding Titanic units, that was hit by one or more of those attacks until the start of your next turn. While this model is on the battlefield, that enemy unit is suppressed. While it's suppressed, subtract 1 from the hit roll anytime it makes an attack. Alright, and then if it's wounded, so 1 to 6 wounds remaining, it's -1 to hit. It's not great. It's got no war gear options. It's a Barbed Herodule. It's got 2 biocannons. Let's see how many points it costs. So over here, and that's another thing about these episodes, guys, we are going over the points cost this time, because there's a lot less units for us to look at. As in our other index reviews, there's like a million units to look at, and going over the points every time would slow the video down, plus it's just not our focus there. So this thing has 2 biocannons, so it's going to be 2d6 plus 6 total shots that this is getting. Yep, so 2d6 plus 6, strength 9, AP 2, 2 damage. For 340 points, I don't know if that's going to be worth the cost there. It is toughness 12, it has no invuln though, so... Alright, you got the Scythe Herodule. That is the same profile, right? Does it move faster? I think it moves faster. Moves significantly faster. Moves 12 inches instead of 4, but otherwise it has the same profile, right? Leadership 8, yeah. So, same exact thing, but its guns are different. It has the bioacid spray. I haven't looked further to the right. I really hope it's 2 damage. My peripheral vision is pretty good though, and I think it's a 1. Torrent, 18-inch range, 3d6, strength, yeah, it's 1. Fuck. Alright, so strength 6, AP 2, and damage 1. It's not bad though. 3d6 shots, that's pretty good. I'm hoping it has 2 of them. So it's Herodule Scything Talons, that's going to be 10 attacks. 10 attacks, Jesus. So the same thing as above. Weapon skill 3, strength 14, AP 2, D3 plus 3 damage. So pretty good there. Pretty good indeed. Deadly Demise D6, it has Synapse, and then it has Irresistible Force. This model is eligible to declare a charge in a turn which it fell back. Okay. -1 to hit if you hurt it too much. That's 1 to 6 wounds remaining. Monster, Great Devourer, Scythe Herodule. It's got no war gear options. It's got its bioacid spray and its Scything Talons. I don't know. Let's see how many points it is. So, Scythe Herodule, 330. And not so sure. It's just a monster and a Great Devourer. Yeah, it is. The Herodin. So this is a flyer. So it moves 20 plus inches. Toughness 10 with a 3-up save, 30 wounds. So beefy flyer. Leadership 8, OC of 0. Dire Biocannon, blast. 48, D6 plus 6, BS 3, strength 10, AP 3, damage 3. For combat, it has melee weapons. It's got Gargantuan Scything Talons, 6 attacks, weapon skill 3, strength 14, AP 2, D6 damage. Deadly Demise 2d6, baby. Hover, Synapse, Frenzied Metabolism. Each time this model is selected to shoot, you can use this ability. If you do, until the end of the phase. Each time this model makes an attack, add 1 to the wound roll. When resolving those attacks, roll 1d6. On a 2+, this model suffers D3 mortal wounds. After resolving. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good, right? Dire Biocannon being +1 to wound. AP 3 damage. So wounding knights on 4s. So an average of 9-ish, 10 shots. So just call it 10 shots. Hitting on 3, so 6. You're going to hit with 6. You're going to wound with 3. 2 will go through. That's 6 damage. There you go. That's the math hammer. If it's damage, -1 to hit. No war gear. 2 dire biocannons. Alright, so now the math is doubled. It does 12 damage to a knight and takes D3 mortal wounds to do so. It can transport 20 gargoyles and 1 winged prime. Okay. It's monster, titanic fly, aircraft, transport. So that thing might be good. Not until it's like 700 points, but let's find out. The Harridan, 610. I was close. So, I mean, that could be funny. It could be funny, because you could spike on that. You could spike. You could roll like 9 hits per gun. So you roll like a 4 and a 3. That'll be your average of 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. So you're getting 13 shots. You're going to get 8 hits. Let's say you win with like 6, and he just like fails 5 of them or 4 of them. I guess that's the same math that I was coming up with before in my head. So it's close to the same. 12 to 15 wounds. Alright. The Hierophant. This is movement of 12, toughness of 14. Damn. 2+ and 5 up invuln. 30 wounds, leadership 8, 12 OC. Bioplasma Torrent. This is assault and torrent. 12-inch range, 3d6 shots. Strength 7, AP 2, and damage 1. Man, get the fuck out of here with that damage 1. Dire Biocannon, so the same thing that we saw above. Lash Whip Pods, that's extra attacks. So it's combat. It's got 10 attacks in combat. Weapon skill 3, strength 5, AP 1, damage 1. And then it's got a Titanic Sighting Talons, 8 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 20, AP 2, damage d6 plus 1. Titanically awful compared to other things. Deadly Demise 2d6, so Big Boom, Synapse, Apex Beast. Each time this model makes an attack that targets the unit's battle shock, add 1 to the hit roll. Okay. Stalking forward. Each time this model makes a normal move, it can move over shit that's 4 inches or higher. Okay. So it's wounded and it subtracts 6, so it has its OC, it's -1 to hit. So the same things we see on just about every very large vehicle there, or monster in this case. No war gear options. It's got Bioplasma Turret, 2 bio cannons, 2 dire bioplasma cannon things. Lash Whip Pods, Titanic Sighting Talons. Of course, it's a transport somehow. It can transport 20 dudes. Each model with a wounds characteristic of more than 1 takes up the space of 3 models. Why not 2 models? Alright, so this model cannot transport models that can fly, and that's probably because anything with more than 1 wound has 3, would be my guess there. And that's the bottom. So, Monster, Titanic, Towering, Transport, Great Devourer, and yeah, that's the last one. So, if I were to tell you probably the best one, probably the Harridan, right? +1 to wound, with its frenzied metabolism, with its shooting attacks. That's probably the best one, I'd say. The Harridan, 610 points, though. It's not good, so maybe not. Not really sure, and that is why I want you guys to tell me what you think down below. Leave a comment, like, subscribe to Theory Hammer, and of course hit that bell icon so that every time we make a new video, you can get a notification. And with that, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I will see you Devourers in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, have a nice day, Merry Christmas.